gather here this day in joy to witness and celebrate a profound act of love. Jessica and Jason, in their deep devotion, respect, and love for each other, desire to unite in the loving bond of marriage and to dedicate themselves to their mutual happiness, growth, and well-being. Marriage is a supreme sharing, perhaps the greatest possible adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It is the joyful uniting of two people whose care, affection, and understanding have flowered into deep and abiding love. Marriage is a touching of hearts, a blending of souls, a deep promise to seek and exalt the good in one another, accepting all else with understanding in the name of love. As you join in marriage this day, we take time to joyously honor the loving and lasting bonds that you have created over the past 11 years. From the book of Ruth, don't ask me to leave you. Let me go with you. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, so shall I live.
Jessica, the journey that has led us to today has been a remarkable one. The Super Bowl in Indy, the Final Four in New Orleans, countless concerts, Broadway shows, trips around the country, and on and on. It's always been easy for those experiences. We've also been through some struggles, living in different cities, me moving closer for her to further move away, injuries and illnesses, losing pets, close friends that were neighbors moving away, and time spent in hospitals for our loved ones and losing dear friends and family. Throughout it all, you have been a rock for me and helped me to have more fun at the fun things and keep me going through the hard times. Today's ceremony just reinforces my love for you. Our relationship has grown and is still growing. It's not about all the things we do or places we go, but who we continue to become. You are such a loving and kind soul that you make me want to be a better person. I won't always say or do the right things, you know this and you know it well, but I promise I will always be trying to be the best I can be for you. Know that I will always put us first and do anything I can to help us continue to grow together. I love you and will forever be trying to make you happier in life.
Over 20 years ago, I walked into a room and I saw the most beautiful blue eyes I'd ever seen. And I quickly learned that behind those eyes were the most amazing man I'd ever met. For a decade after that, we both moved on with our lives around the country, and our lives continued. But every time we were together, it was magnetic. We were the only two people in the room. We were always together, we were always talking, and it just felt natural. Through all that time, you never knew somehow that I was wondering how to get someone like you, and I certainly didn't know that you were wondering how to get someone like me. Our past may have had a lot of twists and turns, but they were always meant to intersect. From the very beginning, you have shown me what true love means. I know that no matter what happens, and we have been through some incredibly hard times together. The worst times of my life have been undergone with you at my side, and they've only been bearable because you've been there. You mentioned we started dating at the Super Bowl, and you said it wouldn't be all Super Bowls and Final Fours, and it hasn't been. But that's exactly why I'm here today, because in those hard times, you have been there. And I promise you today that I will spend the rest of my life trying to make you feel as loved and as cherished as you have made me.
I, Jason, take you, Jessica, to be my wife, to have and to hold. From this day forward, I do promise and covenant before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful husband, in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Jessica, take you, Jason, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward. And I do promise and covenant before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful wife, in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
The way is long, you will travel it together. The way is joyful, you will share it together. The way is open before you. May you now begin. Jason and Jessica, you've committed yourselves to each other this day in sacred marriage. You've shown your love and affection by holding hands. You've publicly made promises of devotion to each other. You've sealed those promises by the giving and receiving of rings. It is, therefore, my legal right, my special privilege, and truly, it is my joy to pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Oh, you can always call me. My mind's racing like a spinning wheel. Oh, but when I speak to